So it occurs to me that you might be interested in how I transport my 559 in my Kia Telluride. So I thought I'd show you. The load height is too high on the Telluride, so we need a skid plate for the crank. Because actually, what we do here is we load the 26-inch wheel first, actually. Get things kind of lined up with the center. Need our flag to come out. And we just lay that to the side. And we want this plate to be under the crank when we lift up the back end. And we want the pedals to kind of line up with how it's going to be when we pick it up. So kind of like that, so the pedals don't hit first. Then we grab the back end, and before it gets into the back, we have to lift. And we are now suspended between the rear wheel and the front crank. And we keep it suspended like that. Come to the front, find a couple of good places to grab it. And there we can get it up and in just far enough for the front wheels to rest on the platform, like so. But we have a little lining up to do. And come around to the side for that. This needs to be centered a little better. Actually doesn't go right in the center, which would be about right here. It goes that far over because we have this derailleur that needs to miss the armrest of the second row seat. So I put it so that the tire lines up about with the passenger side edge of that backrest clip there. Now we can undo the brakes again and carefully let it fall into that. Oh, you see how the derailleur is right where it needs to be. I push it all the way up and then set both brakes. I'm still using my hat cam. I'm trying to make sure you'll see, so forgive me if the aim is bad. Last thing, this is in far enough. It's not going to hit the lift gate, but you also need to make sure that these kind of line up with the angle that lift gate's going to come down. First time you do this, you better make sure you check and see that it's not going to hit. And when you're positive, go ahead and shut it. Up here, you can see how it sits right in there. But to prevent it from banging against the back glass, I also have a wheel chock down here that I move. I don't know if you can see it. I move it right up and actually push it with the rear wheel just enough to get that wheel chock wedged under there, so that I'm pretty sure it's not going anywhere. And that is how I transport the Catrike in my Telluride.